What's up guys, it's Captain's Production 72 and welcome to my review of 7869 Battle for Geonosis from 2011. Before we start, if you like the video, why not like, comment or subscribe or do anything you want down there. It's up to you, but yeah, pushing those buttons does help this channel grow. So this set is from 2011, it has 331 pieces, cost £36 in the UK and $40 in the USA, and was released in January of 2011. So if you're wondering why I managed to have all that info despite it, clearly not being on the box, I went on Brickopedia and I was just, for reviews now, I'm literally just going to try and get that out the way and, down there. I don't know why I've not done that for the many years I've been on the YouTube platform. I probably should have been doing this. But, I'm doing it now and that's the main thing. So this is a really cool set. As you can probably see if you tilt your screen, it says Special Edition right there on the box. So this is one of those really cool Clone Wars sets. 2011 in general had so many cool sets and the minifigures as well. Like 2011 we got the Geonosis Starfighter, which had Cody, Monday, we had the Republic Frigate, the T-16 Jedi Starfighter, we had this. There was so many good sets from the Clone Wars, and you got loads of Jedi you wouldn't get otherwise. And all the minifigures in this set, apart from one or another sets, one of these minifigures is exclusive. I'll tell you who that is in a moment, though it's probably kind of obvious who's exclusive in this set. So you only do get five minifigures, which I think is good. I mean, I really don't think they could have done any better than that. I mean, maybe 6 minifigures. I feel like maybe an extra rocket arm battle droid, or perhaps maybe an extra clone. But as far as clone troopers go, there was a clone trooper battle pack also out. 7913 was that set number, and as far as battle droids go, can't think of any other sets that year that was having lots of battle droids. Maybe because it is Battle for Geonosis, maybe a Geonosian would have been cool. Although if you had bought the Geonosian Starfighter, you got a Geonosian pilot. To get the full winged Geonosians, or at least an updated version, came out the following year in 2012 with the Geonosian cannon. But that is a whole nother story. I'm already 2 minutes in. This is probably going to be one of my longer ones, so strap in because this will be a while. But yeah, we're going to get started with the minifigures going in order of the box with a Luminara and Doomy. So the first minifigure on the box, that's the order we're going in, like I said, is a Luminara Unduli. So really cool minifigure, and was brand new to this set, and this version only came out in this set. So a little brief history of the minifigure. The first version of Luminara was the light up version in the 2005 Wookiee Catamaran. We got this version in the 2011 Battle for Geonosis, the set we're currently reviewing. And she came out again in 2016 in a clone turbo tank. So every time we get a version of her, she stays exclusive to that set. Like, she's never been released in any more than one set, or at least a single version has, if you know what I mean. It's a really cool minifigure. Got waist printing, leg printing, torso. I'm not sure if there's back printing. She also has a double-sided head. But yeah, she is the only minifigure in this set that is exclusive, like I'm saying. All the other minifigures are in other sets from that era. So let's zoom in and take a closer look. So it's got some really cool printing, got some belts and stuff here. The torso printing, this feeds down really nicely from the waist to the legs. It's really nice and contrasting. Got a green lightsaber with a gunmetal, well, not gunmetal grey, kind of light bluish grey hilt. Her skin colour isn't really the same. It looks slightly different to that of a normal minifigure. No, that's because her alien species. I can't remember what she is, but she has the little face tattoos there. I'm going to zoom in so you can try and see those. The minifigure Barriss Offee also has those. Those are the only minifigures I know of that have it. If there's more, please let me know in the comments. She has this really cool and unique headpiece. I'm not sure if they used the exact same one in 2016, 5 years later, but yeah, I'm going to take that off in a moment and show you the other head. On the back, she has no printing, although it was 2011, so we were only just getting, crazy with the leg print in that year. But yeah, now I am going to turn the head around and show you her opposite face. So you might be confused looking at this face unless you've seen the Season 2 episodes on Geonosis, but she wears this mask when she's using the bark speeder, which you may have seen is included in the set. But yeah, it's a really cool face print, and it's unique. That would probably be one reason why this minifigure was never included anywhere else. One, they couldn't really include her anywhere else, because I don't remember her being in that many stories of the Clone Wars. I know she's in that one where they capture Newt Gunray. She's also in the Geonosis ones, but I can't think of many other that she's in. Maybe to me she's not a memorable character, but she's definitely in a few. But this print being particular to the scene, I can understand why, but that's a Luminara Unduli. She's kind of rare and was only in the set now to Captain Rex. So here is my all-time favourite clone trooper, Captain Rex. Obviously being, because my channel's named after this character, but yeah. So this is the Phase 1 version. Now there's a little thing here you might not have known. According to most of the libel books, there's two versions of Phase 1 Captain Rex. This version and another one that has one of the visor pieces. So I have a bag here of, you know, mixed, you know, kind of antennas and clones and stuff for clone troopers, Boba Fett, and just any minifigure, you know, that would have that. So there's two versions of them. Now in this show you always see them with the antenna and you also see them with the flashlight there. But you never ever see them with the visor, at least not that I noticed for watching, because I've been recently rewatching the series. Again, I've rewatched it quite a few times lately, especially during lockdown. And I'm on season 6, and so you no longer see Phase 1 Captain Rex after season 4. But yeah, he never wears one of these, but they class the one that came in the 2008 ATTE as being a different variation and wearing that, so that makes no sense. So this variation is exclusive to the set apparently. But you got the antenna piece in ATTE as well, so, you know, there's that. It's a really cool minifigure. Underneath that is just a regular clone body. The body is really just a clone torso with, you know, the blue arms, and he's obviously got that gear in the grey. He has these really cool pistols. It was Figo's first go at, you know, making Star Wars pistols. Obviously, the same year we got, you know, the kind of standard small pistols, but, you know, I'm happy they kept that with the clone commanders, as you see it on Rex, Cody, and Wolf from 2011. The helmet is probably the helmet and the head are really the parts that are unique to this minifigure. Like, you could make the clone body with blue arms, the grey gear comes on other minifigures, but it's the head and helmet that make it so valuable. So it's really cool. You got those horn print on the helmet. You got all the little dots. Really cool helmet. Gonna remove the helmet. You will see his face, which is unique and is not the same as other clone heads. As you may see, he has that 5 o'clock shadow and what not. But yeah, this is probably what drives the value of this setup. If I didn't mention earlier, I got this set back in 2017, sealed, brand new in the box for £50, right? That was brand new in the box, but with the resurgence in Clone Wars popularity, the Captain Rex minifigure is worth 30, in some cases £40 alone, this version. We're not even going to get into the can of worms that is Phase 2 Rex and how much he is worth, because that's crazy. This one's not worth as much, but try to buy this set new. I've seen it on eBay for £125 UK money, and that's like £75 more than what I paid, so I'm happy I got it for cheap in this minifigure as well, because he'll be a hard one to find now. So the next minifigure is the Rocket Arm Super Battle Droid. So there's not too much to say. For the most part, it's just a standard Super Battle Droid from that era, but instead, you know, he has the rocket arm. So he was also in the set I reviewed last week, which was the 2009 AAT, but yeah, we have the rocket arm, which is a really cool arm, you know, for shooting those purple explosives and stuff. I can't remember what those, like the energy ball things. I don't know the exact name, but yeah, it's probably someone going to roast me in the comments on this, but yeah. It's a really cool minifigure, apart from the fact they don't fill in the back, but that doesn't bother me as much as it does some people. It's a really cool minifigure. You only get one, maybe it's 2 of them. My OCD with clone troopers and battle droids is I hate having odd numbers, you know, of the same minifigure, so I could have, like, say, it's like the same with the AAT, like, that has 3, plus this one I have, that's 4, so it doesn't bother me, but it's like the odd numbers can drive me crazy sometimes, and I have no idea why. But yeah, it's a really cool minifigure. You get one of them. Now, not much to say. Now, on to the battle droid. So our next minifigure you get 2 of, so here's both of them, are just the regular B1 battle droids that we have had since they redesigned the arms to hold correct blasters in 2007. Not much to say about these. They're never really... Oh, random dirt there. Not really much to say about these. They are really cool minifigures, but you know what? It would have been cool to get some Geonosis, but you know what? I'm happy we got these instead, because they're always good to get more battle droids, because, you know, armies and stuff. But yeah, really happy to get 2 of these in a set, because I don't remember the last set that had 2 of these before 2020. You get 2 of them in the new battle pack, but you just don't get 2 of them in a set, or even one of them in sets now. But yeah, we've spent almost 10 minutes on minifigures and intros. Let's get into the stuff that came with the set. So the first thing that comes in the set is a Bark Speeder. So this was not the first time we saw this Bark Speeder. It was also seen in 2011, and the only difference between this one and the one from the battle pack is This one has the red on it. The one from the battle pack has green, so that's the only difference. I mean, if you want this speeder, you can probably just swap it out if you have the parts, but apart from that, you know, it's the exact same. So this bark speeder is for a Luminara Unduly. It's a really cool bark speeder. Obviously, they've changed it quite a lot because we didn't get a bark speeder for so many years until we got one this year in 2020, and that one just blows this one out of the park. But I like this because it's the classic speeder. So I've already got a Luminara's face set to this face, which she has on the speeder. It doesn't quite show you that on the box, but this is like during the kind of, you know, when there's that sandstorm going about the place. So yeah, that works. They don't give you a place to keep our lightsaber, so the lightsaber I'm just going to put here for safety. But yeah, it looks quite cool. You've got these bits are posable, as are these bits, and we've got those harpoon looking pieces on the back to act as guns. We've got these sticks that, you know, you can hold on to, so it looks like, you know, she's actually piloting it, and it works quite well. You know, still good even by 2020 standards. I still really like this, and they're really cool speeders. But yeah, so that's the speeder. Now on to the main attraction. So the thing the speeder goes up against, and this was the cool thing about this set, you got something for it to go up against, was this droid cannon. So I am going to point out that there should be a knob here on this side, but I modded mine, and yeah, you can see where I've put the knob. It kind of works better, because to have that, you know, Technic knob here just doesn't look right. It doesn't match what's going on. I'm going to move Luminara out the way so I can show this better. It just didn't work for me, so I kind of just, you know, switched it around as personal preference, obviously. But yeah, obviously you can see how it works. I've got the missile. This was like before the transparent springload shooter. So you got this knob back here, you know, that can, you know, make it go backwards, forward, or just like, you know, any direction you really want it to. Obviously it can stop and can only go so far. But yeah, one thing I'm going to show you next is the missile launcher. So you get the missile. I'm going to project it to launch at the camera here. Hopefully it doesn't hit me. But yeah, you push this red bit up. I successfully hit the camera for once when doing this, but yeah, that's how that works. There's the mechanism there, and you just, here's the missile, just to show you guys what these old missiles look like. They were really cool missiles for the time. I prefer those way more to what we get now. But yeah, as for detail, you know, there's some bits that are kind of left open, unfortunately, on this, but it's still a really, really cool model. So yeah, I've showed you the feature of moving up and down and shooting it. You can put a battle droid on here, and here's how I do it. At least, you know, I'm going to do it this way for review. I don't do it to display this because my figures don't go. So I take the battle droid's blaster and I put it there. Or I'm going to put it there for safekeeping. Obviously that's not accurate, but I'm doing it for my, so I can find it again after this review. But yeah, so they've got this little seat here, and you pull this forward, put the minifigure in, you got these little bits for him to hold on to. The tanks can operate themselves, but they can also operate with a droid, and it looks kind of cool to put the droid in there. But yeah, looks really good, and I think it does the purpose quite well. The next feature is these legs. You take one out, fully posable. You can do all, yeah, maybe don't do that. Yeah, I'm just going to move the blaster out the way, but yeah, these are fully posable legs. You can, you know, go all up like this, or all in like that. You can have them, you know, point any which way to the sides, you know. They're very posable, very cool legs, and detail-wise, they're okay. They're not the most detailed legs, but, you know, they do the job. And they work quite well. But, yeah, they're really good legs. One part about there's 2 points I don't like. One, this bit's kind of, you know, left open. Now, at first when I picked the set up off my shelf, I thought, I've lost parts. Looked at the box, looked at images online, I haven't. So there's clearly something I miss here, but, yeah. Another part I don't like is the fact that the top is... Again, I thought I was missing a piece. No, it's supposed to be like that. It did slightly confuse me at first, but, you know, it looks accurate enough. Keep in mind, this set is 9 years old. Well, mine's isn't. Mine's only been out of the box for 3 years, but yeah. So that's what you can do with that, and also, you know, you can set yourself up a battle scene. You can have the bark speeder coming in like that towards a tank. We can have Captain Rex over here firing off at the tank like so. Well, not tank, sorry, cannon. Super battle droid here. Like, you can have a lot of fun with this set, and I most certainly have. Like, I'm 17 and I was 14 when I got this set, so, you know, playing with my sets isn't something I tend to do. But, you know, I bet I would have had a lot of fun with this when I was younger. But yeah, it's a really cool set. You can have a really cool battle scene with this, and I do enjoy it. And of course it would go really well with the 2011, Geonosis Starfighter, which is something I intend to buy in the near future. But yeah, works really well together. Now, onto the instructions. So, as usual with LEGO instructions, it's reflected of the box art. So we have the wonderful, Geonosis stuff. We've got one of those separatist, huge, I can't remember what those called, but it's the huge round cylindrical ships that the separatists have that get shot down on Geonosis. We have that. We've got some explosions in the background, the tank, the speeder. We've got Captain Rex up there. He was the box art for both 2010 and 11. Well, some of 2010. It's kind of conflicting. The way that works is because there's some sets from 2011, like there is the battle packs that don't have, the Captain Rex logo, but then like sets like this, basically all the other sets have it. So it's one of those weird ones. It's like a few that do and a few that don't. Like the Luke's land speeder from, it gets really confusing. Like half of 2010 have it, half of it doesn't, and then 2011 full year had the Captain Rex. But let's go into the instructions. So steps, just the usual, kind of instruction stuff. The way they did back then, obviously, it's not changed too much in 9 years. It's kind of crazy to think the set's that old. Just got the features there. There's a total 23 steps. Obviously, there's a lot of sub-steps, and there's 55 pages to get there. Turn the page, and you will see obviously the parts list, the list of minifigures, and other stuff that was in the set, like the features that I showed you, and an up close of all the minifigures I showed you. Come around this page, get an ad for like Lego Club and stuff, other sets. Review on that coming at some point. I don't have any of the other sets. The only other set here I have is the 719 Contribber Battle Pack. But now, onto the box. So, unlike last week, this time we have the box, and I love retro boxes, so the box art is kind of the same as the instructions, only the box art doesn't go as far down or as far up, because we have like a Star Wars logo, Captain Rex there, we've got, the battle scene, we've got new, a Luminara unduly, so I'm going to zoom in and show some of this. So, yeah, we have the sign right there, new, Luminara unduly, Captain Rex, and all the minifigures. To the side, obviously, like I pointed out, we have the special edition, because this was a special edition set. At least in the UK it was, I don't know about other countries. Up the top, mine is a bit beat up because it did stay sealed for 6 of its 9 years that it's been in existence. But yeah, we have the minifigures up here on the 1:1 scale. I'm going to take Captain Rex and put him next to the 1:1 scale just to show you how good the 1:1 scale is. But yeah, and because it's 2011, we still got ads for other sets on the back of the box. But yeah, so on the back of the box, just can zoom in, we have, perfect. We have the features, everything I showed you. We've got www.lego.com in the corner. We've got, again, all the features. Move this across. We have a few sets. We have 7913 Contribber Battle Pack, 7914 Mandalorian Battle Pack, and 7929 Battle for Naboo. I think that's what that one's called. It's one that comes with all the droids. And of course we have Captain Rex with the lightning, which is probably one of my favourite, Lego box designs, considering what my channel's called. You guys know he's my favourite Contribber, but yeah, really cool box. And it's one of the older boxes I have. I think the oldest box I have in my collection is from 2007. But yeah, enough on that. Now, on to the end of the video. So, on to my final conclusion and the end of the video. So, this set being 9 years old, I think it still holds up well. I think obviously nowadays the Clone Trooper Captain Rex maybe is slightly updated to Phase 1. Obviously we still got the battle droids, but I don't think you'd get this much for how much. I mean, in the UK it cost £36, which is an oddity, because normally you don't get numbers like that. It would be either 30 or 40, so that's kind of different. Obviously in the US it costs $40, but for the piece count, and at least by the money, you're kind of getting it and you're kind of not getting it. I mean, there's a few big pieces in the tank. Also, you get Captain Rex there, and you get Luminara, and her headpiece is a unique mold. So that kind of counts towards it. Obviously, it's a special edition set, which makes it even cooler. Do I recommend this in 2020? Yes. It's one that probably won't go out of style until the Clone Wars becomes less talked about again. But yeah, I mean, for £60 is the cheapest I've seen. Sorry, £55 to £60 seems to be the going range I've seen this for on eBay. Because I did a bit of research before making this video, which I think is worth that. It's one of those cool, anything higher than 65 I wouldn't buy unless it's brand new. If you're looking for used, pay between 50 and 65. That's all I can say. on this set. Has great minifigures, has that Captain Rex, which is a very desirable minifigure. I mean, this some sets you get for the minifigures, some things you get for the set. This is one you buy for both. It's a really cool, plus special edition. That makes it even better. But yeah, it's a really cool set. It goes up against things. I mean, Luminara and Rex, those are probably the two coolest figures in the set. The droids, it's always cool to have more of them. But yeah, so that was a fun review to do. And now my next video will be Figure Friday, episode 74, I think. And we're going to be doing the Snowtrooper from 2007. If you like the video, like, comment and subscribe, or do any of those things. Also, shout out to my friend Cody, because all of you guys who have been subscribing to his channel, presuming it's you guys and not just random people, have, got him to almost 50 subscribers, which is crazy. I mean, he went from having 13 to having like 50. That's a big number. Almost at 50, like 1 or 2 subs away from it. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like, comment and subscribe. Next week there will not be a review. I won't be doing 3 weeks in a row. Next week will be the channel update, and the week after that will probably be You Asked It. Thanks for watching. Like, comment and subscribe. See you guys Friday's video. Bye.